Hey guys, welcome back to another episode here with the Eternal Sith who only embraces the dark side. Remember guys, before we start this episode, hit that like and subscribe button so you're always in the know. Hit that notification bell so you're always in the know. And guys, let's get started with the show. So today we're going to be talking about Crimson Dawn. So from what it's looking like, Star Wars may be setting up the next appearance for Maul in future episodes of The Bad Batch, which I truly believe. The former Sith apprentice of Darth Sidious has gone rogue and is a massive fan favorite character, which we all know to be true. And his final arc in the Clone Wars animated series provides the perfect opportunity for him to make a return. Thanks to some new hints from The Bad Batch's latest episode, it's quite possible that Clone Force 99 may soon come face to face with Crimson Dawn, the criminal syndicate Maul, created to lay siege to Mandalore and gain power in the galaxy. In The Bad Batch Season 1 Episode 5 Rampage, Clone Force 99 is on the run from the bounty hunter Phoenix Shang, who's been hired to bring in the squad's newest recruit, Omega. As a result, they head to the planet of Ord Mantell to meet with a contact named Sid. In exchange for her services, they agree to do a job for her. After their success, they get their information as well as some pay, which they do need. And the implications is that they'll be working as mercenaries going forward, providing the means for survival in the new era with the fall of the Republic and rise of the Empire. However, Ord Mantell is a world most notable for being a base of operations for the Black Sun Crime Organization, which is also part of Maul's Shadow collective formed in the midst of the Clone Wars. It will later be known as Crimson Dawn, which was featured solo a Star Wars story and is definitely active during the time as the Bad Batch. Maul did escape Ahsoka Tano's custody, as we did see in the final episodes of the Clone Wars, and he also instructed the leaders of the syndicates to go into hiding during the war's end. Now that the Bad Batch are becoming mercenaries, it's certainly possible that they could soon find themselves going up against Maul and his rising criminal empire. The Bad Batch is the perfect opportunity for Maul and Crimson Dawn to get more of a spotlight, which I totally agree. Apart from its creation in Clone Wars and appearance in Solo, not much is obviously known about its true influence, as well as its eventual decline. By the time Maul is seen in the Star Wars Rebels animated series, Crimson Dawn is apparently no more, or at least, the very least, no longer run by Maul himself. Considering Maul's absolute hatred of Palpatine, this would also be an intense time to see what he's been up to with the Empire's rise. So I definitely agree with this. I definitely agree. I think this would be the perfect time to bring in Crimson Dawn with Maul during this time of the Bad Batch. It makes the most sense. It makes the total most sense to do it now. They set up such a high arc for Maul at the end in Season 7. It would make the most sense to see the rise. And again, listen, Dave Filoni, my man, you know what you're doing. So I know you're connecting the dots. We saw it in Episode 1. Again, I've said it before. We saw it in Episode 1 when we got to learn, obviously, why finally we understood why Kanan Jarrus, aka Caleb Doom, didn't like clones and why he always feared of them. As we did see him touch on that in Rebels when he spoke to Ezra in reference to Rex and them, why he didn't want to be associated or be friends with them because of what had happened to him, and we finally got to see that full circle. So Dave Filoni definitely always connects the pieces and definitely gives us the story overall. So I definitely believe that, listen, obviously we know that he's a part of the Star Wars franchise, you know, watching Solo, that's a good connection. And also guys, this is a perfect setup for George Lucas's sequels in a sense of giving us Darth Talon, because that was one of Maul's last apprentices that we got to see. And that, like I said, that was George Lucas's sequel trilogy. It was Maul and Darth Talon. So if we can get that and they incorporate her into later shows, or or The Mandalorian, which is the crossover show, which is like the Iron Man of everything, it would make the most sense. Now, obviously Maul is not around during the time of The Mandalorian, but Darth Talon can be. She can be the villain for that series. She can be that villain for that. And it would be nice to see. Obviously, we're going to be seeing, the rise of Luke's, Jedi Academy, Jedi School. So to set that up, and if that could be the villain for that show, that'd be sick. That'd be so awesome to see Crimson Dawn still being run, but by her. And for her being from Dathomir, it would make the most sense to keep that story alive. And to keep that little bit of what, Maul did. So I honestly would be game for this. I would love to see this come into live action. Or at least give us a little bit of Crimson Dawn in the Bad Batch. Give an episode or two. And then from there, go and do other things and explore other routes with other TV shows. Which I'd totally be fine for. I love Maul. He's awesome. I'll take Maul any day, especially his saber that he wields in Rebels and in Solo when we get to see that, because we didn't really see much of Solo. We were supposed to get Solo too, which we still might get. Obviously, we don't know, but I love that type of Maul. That is my favorite one. I love that hilt he has. Oh, that hilt is amazing. So bring him back. Like I said, bring him back. Give us more on the Crimson Dawn, at least, like I said, for an episode or two. And then after that, do what you got to do. And they could set up more things for Crimson Dawn later on for other shows, possibly. And like I said, you could finally get the sequel trilogy that George Lucas wanted with Darth Talon. So I'm game for this, guys. I know you guys would be as well. Comment down below and let me know what you think about this, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I really do appreciate it, guys. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you're always in the know. And remember, guys, this is the Eternal Sith who only embraces the dark side. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Stay safe, guys.